Well, howdy everybody. Thought I'd give you guys a little tour of my truck. At the end of this, we're gonna do a little unboxing of some spike lug nuts for KSP Auto. They're nice enough to send me some. So it's 2008 Avalanche. I bought it with about 150,000 miles, and it's at about 180 now. And I'm in the car wash, so about to wash it. It's my daily driver. That's why it's all full of salt, because here in Wisconsin, you know, winters, they just put salt on the roads and it rusts the crap out of them. So yeah, she's not the best. She's got a little bit of rust, but like nothing insane. I mean, the rockers are intact, and I mean, these steps on the Avalanches, they keep them in pretty good shape. So yep, I'll give you guys a little walk around. So it's an 08 Avalanche, like I said. It's not super rusty, but it's also not the best on the road, obviously. It's got 3.5-inch rough country lift, 20 by 12 negative 44s. They're brute forged wheels, so they're pretty good looking. Don't have any curb rash on them. They have a little bit of marks from going down gravel roads, and they marked them up when they put these new tires on that I got. So they're Radar Renegade 33 12.5. Really recommend this tire. I think they're still 10 ply, but they're I don't know, they're a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the rubber is a little bit softer, so I think that's why you don't have so much road noise, but it is really quiet when you're driving it around, even at highway speeds. And I have 16 rock lights. I have 2 underneath here, but I don't have them wired up right now, just for the winter. I don't want the wires to get corroded. But I have 2 in each wheel well, and then 1 underneath each of the doors, and then 2 in the front underneath the bumper, which I also have disconnected right now. And then I have 2 in the back that I still have hooked up, but yeah. And then right here, there's 2 of them in the back, like I said. And then I have powder coated flaming gold just on the hitch and the front tow hooks, which I'll show. And if you guys know the Avalanches, you'll know that they did not have this bumper. This is 2014 to 2018 Silverado bumper, and I bought it brand new. It's chrome, so I made some custom bumper brackets and I wrapped it black, so looks good. Tinted the taillights. Speaking of tint, I have 20% up in the front, which is not very dark, but it's supposed to be like a match, which it looks not very bright in the daylight. But yeah, it's not the worst. Like I said, it's all blacked out pretty much. It really needs new headlights. I'll get to that. It's got a 5% brow. Yeah. When I clean it out, I'll give you guys a little tour of the interior, but overall, it's not the worst. Yep, pretty good truck. I like it. There's those tow hooks right there. They're pretty concealed, so you can't really see them, but I'll probably just get them recoated in black. And like I said, that housing is just really corroded, so I'll probably get a new one and pop it in there. Other stuff I'm gonna do is take off these door trim pieces. I think they're really ugly. The only problem with that is on the other side up here. Last owner decided to put like rivets in it and self-tappers down there, so I don't know. I'll figure that out later, but yeah, now for the unboxing part of the video. Alrighty everybody, so here's the lug nuts. That's the packaging they came in. It was wrapped, but I took the wrap off because it had my address on it. Let's unbox it here. This is gonna be really hard to do one-handed. Okay, so we got this protective little packaging on here. You can just go ahead and yeet that. You're going to want to use a hand wrench, which I will also show you. So yeah, you don't want to put it on with an impact. That'll scratch off the coating. So you're not going to want to do that. Especially if you decide that you don't like the color and you want to get them powder coated. Do not use an impact. It will destroy them. And if you don't really care about it and you're like, I can put it on with an impact anyways, don't do it, because what I've had experiences with is if you put it on with an impact and it peels off the paint or the coating or whatever, the paint or the powder coating, I'm not sure what this is. I'm pretty sure it's paint, but we'll look into that in a second. It can scratch it, and then if you live up here in the north, they can rust, and overall won't look good, and you don't want that on your freaking show rig. So here we go. Get that out of the way. So first thing we got, it's just laying in here like this, you know. Got a little socket to put it on. So the nice thing about spike lug nuts, okay, as I was saying, the nice thing about spike lug nuts is you get this little 6-point socket to pretty much take the sockets on, or the lug nuts on and off, which is kind of a security measure, because if someone tries to nab your wheels or your sweet lug nuts, they can't get them unless they have this special little socket. So yeah, I'll show you guys that in a second too. But yeah, I'm gonna put them on by hand. That'll be the next clip after I unbox it all. So here we go. I got 24 of them. So, you know, I got a Chevy 6 lug, so it should be good. And I got the gloss black to match my truck. Oh my god, these are in there good. These are packaged insanely well. It looks like they were machined, and then they were in black. What does that say on there? Oh yeah, so they're 14 by 1.5, which is just the size of the lug nut. So yeah, that's really nice. Good quality. I will get them on my truck, and I will tell you guys, I'm going to give you my honest review on if they scratch or not, and how they look on the truck. So yep, I will get back to you guys with that. And then I'll probably run them for a couple days and give you guys a little update on how they are. So if you guys want to see that update video, go check out my Instagram. I'll have it on screen right now. And if you guys want to go pick yourself up these lug nuts, I'll have my link in the description. You guys can get them for 5% off, and you might as well do it. You're getting 5% off. Makes me a little bit of money, and yeah, I'm not really in this for the money. I just have been seeing these pop up on Instagram, and I haven't really seen any videos about reviewing them, so I know I have a decent outreach, so I wanted to see. I like them. I will plug them to my viewers. If they get them and they like them, then, you know, we found a new place to get them. They're very affordable. I think they're maybe like $60 for 24 of them. Might be a bit more if you got an 8-lug truck, but overall, pretty cheap. And so far, I recommend them. I mean, the packaging, the shipping, I literally got them in 3 days. So yeah, they're great. But yeah, I'll be right back, and we'll throw them on the truck. Alrighty, everybody. So I'm putting the new lug nuts on. I only got one on so far. So pretty much what I'm running is just these standard lug nuts. I think I got them from like AutoZone or something. So I'm taking those off with my impact, and then I'm putting them on with my breaker bar and the socket that came with the KSP spike lug nuts. And you definitely should not use an impact when you're taking off lug nuts, especially if you live up here in Wisconsin. Mostly because, one, you can round them off, and that doesn't matter where you live, it can just happen. And then two, is you can see that the coating started to peel off on this lug nut already, and that might be because I used an impact to put them on and take them off, but you can see that they will start to rust, and you just really don't want that. And this is what it looks like, the difference between the two lug nuts, and then I will get back to you guys once I put the new lug nut on. So like I said, if you're putting on these lug nuts by hand, which you should be doing, you're going to need a breaker bar, which is, should be a 1/2-inch drive. And then if you have offset wheels like I do, these are 20 by 12 -44s, like I said before. So you will need an extension. And if you have like 14 wides, you're probably going to need a bit more than a 3-inch extension. You'll probably need like a 6-inch. So yeah, that's all I got. And like I said, we'll get into the timeline.
Bitch, I'm rich, I'm walking around with a lot of get money all day, even on my off day. Yo, girl in good hands, my crib like Allstate. Them boys on child's play, I'm who you call, babe. Ain't no get lit, whole tree, Monday like a Friday. Yes, shorty, she fucking with the